pick a werewolf or a vampire, I'm team werewolf. Like, what's your favorite?
I used to be a real sucker for werewolves when I was young. I really like werewolves. I would love to play a werewolf. It hasn't happened. I haven't played it yet. I'm thinking werewolf. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm going vampire.
Thank you so much. So it won't be Winchester, vampire.
Thank you.
Hi. I wanted to ask, what is your favorite headcanon about your character? So like it wasn't in the script, it wasn't on screen, but you know it's true.
Sorry, I missed that. Your favorite what?
Headcanon? So it's like in your head, it's true, even if it wasn't on screen.
Gotta make it so tough.
Hey, this is about dinosaurs, and you can be firing them off the fingers. I don't know. I like Adam and Michael's relationship. Define it how you will. That's my answer.
So can I just, when you thought of that question, did you have something in particular that you thought about our characters respectfully that?
Not specifically, but like for Ezekiel, I was, or I'm sorry, for
Gadriel? Yeah.
Sorry. Yes, for Gabriel, I was thinking more about like what he was like before.
No, that's a good point.
What his life was like. And then for Adam versus Michael, kind of, yeah, what the dynamic was like the power dynamic / discussion /
Stop saying slash. Got it. Stop.
Thank you for that. I know I didn't answer, and I'm so sorry, but I'm not going to answer. I just can't.
Hi, my question's about Battlestar.
I wasn't in that. Oh!
Did you ever work with Lucy Lawless and any good memories that you did?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't share a lot of scenes with her, but I had a few, and I remember her coming into the show. I remember the table read with her initially, and just everyone talking like Lucy Lawless is coming to work with us. I think a lot of us were a little surprised. We were like, oh, okay. But then when we read the script and the character she was going to be playing, I don't think a lot of us had a sense of where they were going to go with her character. She did a great job. She really did. I think they as the show went on, they definitely wrote to her strengths. And she's a very strong, authoritative, powerful woman. She's a specimen. She's a smart lady. She's a very strong presence. And they wrote to that. And it was important for her character. I like Lucy. She's cool. I'm a big fan of a lot of Aussies, actually. Thank you.
What is the worst piece of filming in your opinion?
Andrew. Yeah, you do something more intimately covered than I can
Is there a bad piece of topping? Is it though?
Come on, man.
Look.
Get down to some Hawaiian sometimes.
Look, I love a pepperoni pizza, right? Go to it. But if you put some other random stuff on the pizza, I'm not gonna say no. Pizza. Pieces. All right, Rachel, what do you got?
I would like to know if on the show your characters come to interact. What do you think their interaction may be?
I have no idea who your character is.
His name was Ted, and I'm the second cousin of Bartholomew, who is Dean's uncle's sister's brother.
Is that right? Yeah. What's the 50-50 out there?
Well, maybe on the show, I'm clearly don't. That's
What do you think?
Okay, he was an angel, just like you played Uncle David. So I figured they would have a pretty decent interaction together. But I would honestly like to see them kick each other's ass.
I don't know, he's big.
I'm here.
I'm not. I think I'll lose. It'd have to be scripted that I win.
For me?
Yeah, it'd have to be scripted that I win. I would.
Michael would win.
Yeah. Huh?
Michael would win because Michael, who was an archangel,
You damn right Michael would win.
There you go.
Damn right.
How many Michaels we got?
A lot of Michael. Great. We got one. All right.
All right, next question. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin.
This is mainly for Jake, but you know you can answer this question too. What do you think Adam has been doing in the cage the whole time?
Knitting.
That's a good one.
And hanging out with his best buddy, Michael.
I think Rodrigo was being hacked to death by birds. Horrible things were happening to him for a very long time, so that's what he was doing. Hence the damage and PTSD.
Do you think Adam was hopeful that the Winchesters were coming back, or do you think he just stopped that? Didn't care.
Yeah, I think he wanted out of hell. Yeah, I think so. I think he was heartbroken. But then he got over it because he had a new best buddy. And they didn't need anybody but each other. Take that, Winchester jerks. Huh? I'm a Milligan. Alright.
Hello. I finally thought of a good question.
Okay.
So I was wondering if Adam was raised the Winchester way to be hunters and wasn't like hid by John, if he would have been different and would have like been good, or if he would have just flaked out and wanted to go back to his original family.
Oh, not only would he have been good, he'd have been better. He'd have been the best. He'd have been the best monster hunter that ever lived. And it's a shame that he will never have that opportunity. And I think the boys knew that. I think they saw it in him, and they were like, this guy, he's got the goods, and they orchestrated the whole thing. That's my new headcanon. That's my new headcanon. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Oh boy.
Why this tone? I don't get it. I'm Emmy. Hello.
Be careful, careful.
I haven't met him yet.
I know, that's why I'm telling you to be careful.
So my question is, what does your guys' road rage look like?
Great question.
I'm a pacifist. I live in Texas, let's be honest. I don't road rage anymore. Not worth it. Shoo shoo. Just let him go quick. Please cut me off, thank you. Please ride my ass, I love it. This isn't dangerous.
Yeah, road rage is not a healthy thing. When I was younger, it was not a pretty sight, but I've calmed the hell down with the road rage. I practice breathing and I try and let it go now. Because I'm old and wise now.
I don't want my insurance to go up.
Exactly. And I don't want to end up in jail.
Thank you. What do you do? Are you a road rager? Are you a road rager?
Oh yeah, I live in Connecticut.
Some of the worst drivers.
Oh yeah.
Awful.
Oh yeah.
Awful.
They stop for no reason.
Or I'm like screaming at the top of my lungs. Just foul accidents. So
Be careful out there.
It's stressful business. It's stressful business.
hello.
Hi.
Jump the Shark, this question for Jake. Jump the Shark is one of my favorite episodes of the whole show because I'm normal, and I love that scene where the pool is bleeding Sam out dry. So what was it like filming that scene?
When I figured Sam and hit the blood.
When Sam is, the pool is cutting Sam open.
Yeah, I figured
Yeah.
I tasted blood, yeah. You know, that blood is supposed to be chocolate. Thank you for the one person who was fucking on board with me that day. That blood is supposed to be chocolate. It's not. That chocolate blood, you know what I'm talking about? On sets, on like film sets, the fake blood, it's supposed to be chocolate based. But it tastes like donkey ass. So no, it was like not enjoyable in that manner. Was that your question? Am I talking about the right scene?
Yeah, that is the right scene.
Okay.
I guess more than just like the taste, I guess.
The consistency, or
Like the acting, like, I don't know.
it's funny to see Jared on a table and me sticking my finger inside his body. And you're like, it's ridiculous. Listen, let me give you some context.
Some context. I'm a little lost here.
I was talking about fingering. It was I just got open and I walk up and I see my finger in his moon. And I'm like, this is blood, I think it's blood. And that's why I was having the taste of chocolate.
How do you taste? How do you taste?
More than one, because I remember the taste of the chocolate. Yeah, you're not gonna get the opportunity to figure you had to let me do it once, you know what I mean? You gotta make sure you do it a few times. The Twitter headlines are gonna be tough.
Hi. So you both sit in the Lakers and Home Depot.
Love it.
So are you the person that people come to borrow tools, or are you the person that borrows tools from other people?
Oh, that's a good one.
And that doesn't give it back.
Yeah, that's a good
My
one.
neighbor's a handyman, so I'm borrowing his stuff quite often. He's not borrowing anything from me. But then I go buy it, so that way I don't have to keep bothering him.
Yeah, it depends. It depends. I've got a cabin that I spend a lot of time at, and I'm often, I'm more tooled up there. I'm more equipped. I've got a lot more tools there. So it's a very reciprocal thing because it's a small community. So everyone's kind of sharing the tools, but in the neighborhood that I live in Vancouver, I'm mostly borrowing tools. Or I do what he does. I get FOMO, I get jealous, and I'm like, that's a really nice tool. And then I go, well, that's the truth of it. That is the truth.
Circuit of Assault. I love my Circuit of Assault. Very fun.
You still got all your digits. This is good.
For now. For now.
Hi.
Really. Hi.
Sorry. I love you both, but my question is for Jake. I wanted to know, your work on Midnight Sun was fantastic, and Twilight's going through a bit of a renaissance right now, so I wanted to know, what was different in narrating and voice acting versus being on camera?
Narrating is so much more difficult because have you ever narrated a book or anything like that?
Not really. I've done audiobooks, but it's not narration. I wouldn't say.
That's what I mean. Like reading audiobooks, like recording an audio.
Sure. Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, it's when you only have one thing being your voice to get across the emotion and all that stuff, and like you can't fudge the words either. Like on screen, you can sort of do some make them ups, fudge the words, make it natural, but you can't do that in an audiobook. So I find myself so focused on the voice that it's more fatiguing than if I were giving a performance that was full body and I could use the whole range of.
It is very tiring.
So-
It's also using voice too.
Yes.
It's an accent.
That's what I mean. But like you know, on camera, you have your whole body, so
true.
you're using your face, your physicality to convey everything that you have to do with your voice on an audiobook. So I actually don't enjoy it that much as compared to being on camera. But I have done a couple books now, and it's been such an interesting experiment. But like Midnight Sun was a labor of love because I love Stephanie and she asked me to do it, and I'd never done one before. And so I thought it was smart to do a 600-page book as my first one.
So it was an actual book.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Stephanie Meyer rewrote Twilight from the perspective of Edward. And so, and Stephanie does not write light. It's like 600 plus pages. So it was, yeah, it was a lot.
How long did it take?
It was a couple weeks, 4-hour sessions a day, 4 or 5.
We're doing them every day. Oh shit.
So maybe it was about a week, I don't know, a week and a half. So like for that, it was like, it was a little easier because it was for her, but I mean, it's taxing. It really is. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I did it recently, last year, actually, an audio book, and I had like at least 17, 18 different characters. God, it was exhausting.
It's
Exhausting. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, sorry. For Jake, what's it like working on Walker compared to working on this
Supernatural.
Supernatural? Yes, alright.
Well, one thing's the same. Yeah, nice big moose by your side. The Walker. Jared does a great job. And it's hard to say just Jared because Jensen's part of that was Supernatural. But the common denominator too across them is that the cast and the crew on both of those shows are some of the nicest and best that I've had the pleasure to work with. I think Jared and Jensen kind of had that on Supernatural. You know, if anyone was a troublemaker, they, you know, it's like, didn't stick around. And the same with Walker. He made sure he surrounded himself with regulars that were pleasurable to work with, and it makes working on those shows so enjoyable because there's plenty of shows that don't have that. And we're giving up time away from our family and away from our homes to go work. And yes, it's our job, but it can be enjoyable. And he made sure that it was. And so, like, at Jared Padalecki production, I'll always answer the call. Thank you.
Hi, Jake, this time it's for you. What I just learned is both of you worked with Zena, so I was wondering how it was working with Zoe Bell on Angels and Death.
Lucy, I think Lucy was in that too. I'm pretty sure I worked briefly with Lucy as well. Yeah, incredibly nice. And then Zoe Bell, who was the lead of that, who was a stunt up at that point, she was one of the most prepared actors that I've worked with. Because she started off as a stunt woman, and she brought like material that she had like written for her character. Like it was her first lead, and so she really took it seriously. And I was incredibly impressed by the dedication to that. I think it was a fun show. Yeah. Thanks.
Hey guys, how you doing today?
Good.
Good, man. So Tara, I have one observation first. You said you believe in aliens. Of course you do, because you were one. Lieutenant Commander Agthon?
This is true.
See his guilt is back here.
This is true.
Jake, I have something for you.
Okay.
In all the episodes after we see you go into the cage, or we see the cage again, where the hell were you? Couldn't they even give you scale for just being in the corner or something?
What?
You're not in the cage with Lucifer. You're supposed to be in the cage with Lucifer. It's like, you're not anywhere there. Couldn't they at least get you scared? Like, hey, you know, give this guy some money, just not in the corner. Like, ooh.
I agree. No, I didn't. You're not far off. I did find out why I was gone for so long.